Hey, wonderful people! This video is in 360 degrees. So, what does that mean? It means you can look around and experience it from every angle, like you're actually there. It's super cool if you're using VR headsets, but you can also move up, down, left, or right your phone or swipe on your screen to explore. I'm really excited to bring you this immersive experience. Let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more. And with that, let's dive into the video. Hey there, folks. Welcome back to the channel. Picture this. It's a hot summer afternoon, and you're lounging on one of Europe's most beautiful beaches. Men are shirtless, kids are building sandcastles, and everyone seems relaxed, except something feels different. Where are all the women who used to embrace toplessness without hesitation? What happened to that bold sense of liberation we associate with the free-spirited decades of the past? Today, we're diving deep, literally and figuratively, into a cultural phenomenon that's sparked debate among anthropologists, sociologists, and feminists alike. Why aren't young women going topless anymore? Is it fear? Conservatism? Or something else entirely? To answer these questions, we'll take a closer look at how societal values have shifted over time, and why this generation might be choosing modesty over exposure. To understand this shift, let's rewind a bit. Back in the 1970s, the fight for women to go topless was part of a larger movement toward bodily autonomy. Women like Mariona Trabal, co-founder of Migrants Liars, fought hard to normalize toplessness in public spaces. Her efforts led to real change, including Barcelona allowing topless sunbathing in municipal pools. But here's the twist. Despite these victories, fewer and fewer young women are actually exercising this right. I spoke with Mariona recently, and she shared an interesting observation. She told me, "We won the battle, but every summer I go to the pool, and I'm still the only one topless." For her, this isn't just about swimming pools, it's about a broader societal shift. Young women, especially those in their 20s, aren't embracing toplessness the way previous generations did. And it's not because they don't care about equality, it's because the stakes feel higher now. One major factor? Technology. Think about it. When your grandma went topless on the beach, there weren't iPhones snapping photos or Instagram stories broadcasting her image to thousands of strangers. Today, Gemma Galden, an expert in technological security, warns us that for the first time in history, forgetting is harder than remembering. Every photo taken can live forever online, often without consent. This loss of control has made many young women hyper-aware of how vulnerable they are in public spaces. But it's not just about tech. There's another elephant in the room: harassment. Laura Garcia, a university student from Barcelona, explained it perfectly. She said some girls avoid going topless because they're scared of being stared at, bothered, or worse, harassed by men. It's heartbreaking to hear, but it makes sense. Beaches may be beautiful, but they're not always safe. How many times have we heard stories of women being approached by strangers doing inappropriate things? That kind of fear can make anyone think twice before exposing themselves. And then there's the issue of beauty standards. Fashion expert Charo Mora points out that trends evolve constantly. In the 80s, showing your breasts was almost revolutionary. Now, it's all about flaunting other parts of the body, like ultra-short shorts or crop tops. It's not necessarily a step backward, it's just a natural evolution. But it does raise questions about how much pressure young women face to conform to certain ideals. Feminist anthropologist Livia Motto sees this trend differently. For her, it's less about conservatism and more about a generational fracture. She argues that for mothers or even grandmothers, going topless was a form of rebellion, a way to challenge outdated norms. But once toplessness became normalized, it lost its shock value. As Motto puts it, when something provocative becomes fashionable and naturalized, it ceases to be a scandal. So maybe today's young women simply see no need to make a statement in the same way their elders did. Of course, we can't talk about this topic without addressing social media. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok have created new forms of aesthetic pressure. Julia Barcelo, an actress and body liberation activist, reminds us that the porn industry plays a role too. Practically all the breasts shown in mainstream pornography are surgically enhanced, creating unrealistic expectations about what female bodies should look like. Combine that with curated feeds filled with flawless influencers, and it's no wonder some young women feel insecure about showing their natural selves. On nudist beaches, however, the story changes. These spaces offer a refreshing contrast to textile beaches, where judgment and objectification run rampant. Nudist communities have done incredible work promoting the idea that all bodies deserve respect. Here, women feel safer and more empowered to embrace nudity without fear of harassment or unwanted photos ending up online. So far, we've explored how technology, harassment fears, beauty standards, and generational differences contribute to this decline in toplessness among young women. But we're just scratching the surface. Are these changes purely external, driven by outside forces? Or do they reflect deeper psychological shifts within the feminist movement itself? In our next episode, we'll dig deeper into the psychological impact of social media, the influence of the porn industry, and whether feminism itself has shifted focus. Stay tuned to find out. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and remember, life's an adventure. So go out there and explore it. Thanks for watching this video and walking with me in this adventure of 360 grades video. Don't forget to like, to comment, and subscribe to the channel. See you soon.